What is going on, Coaster Spotters? It's December 2nd, and we're here for another update of Six Flags Great Adventure. This is going to be basically pre-Fright Fest preparation and some other stuff. One first thing, they did modify the parking lot, preferred parking lot, a little bit more parking, but they kind of just pushed things back a little bit and changed the area that it occupies, but not that big of a deal. Just they're pushing more memberships, and you get that preferred parking free with the higher tiers. And we're going to have to go over some changes to the season passes a little bit later. First up, this guy is up right before the ticket booths to greet you. There you go. Let's first talk about the Devils. First up, Papa Devil. You can see the little shop cart is gone. That could be rolled in again, obviously. But yeah, it was closed from August 4th to August 31st for, well, the manufacturer shut it down. They had some problems with another ride very similar to a Jersey Devil, unfortunately. But now it's open, and it's running fantastic. We'll have lots of videos of Jersey Devil. Right now, they do not trim you in the block brake anymore. So yeah, before the shutdown, that was disabled, and I didn't have a chance to finally try that out. Makes a little bit of a difference, but not enough to really change my ranking in the park or anything like that. The airtime is just a little bit better, so that's very nice. Yeah, Jersey Devil's running fine. It just got 30 rides in 2 hours. Only had to walk around twice. I love this ride. It's fantastic. It's very rideable. Only thing that really prevents me probably from riding all day long is it hurts my knees a little bit because of the spreading your legs position. But let's go look at the other Devil and talk about that. Little Devil is pretty much done. Park has announced it will open at some time for Fright Fest. Not sure if that's going to be right at Fright Fest opening, but very soon we'll be riding the Little Devil. As you can see, our view is now blocked by the security fence. The train is on the track and looks pretty nice, you know? Nice little paint job. And it looks like they're doing some testing and adjusting right now. All right, kids, there's no more. It's now Junior Thrill Seekers, which this little area basically includes Jumping Joey, Sky Zuma, and Little Devil Coaster. As you can see, the walls are still up, and we saw that sign last time we were here. So that's nothing new. All right, now that we've taken a look at the Devils, let's take a look at the preparations for Fright Fest. Clown Town, nothing new. This has been here since I think last year. They moved it around. It used to be over by the boardwalk, now it's here. This used to be the Demon District, and but that was all changed to last year for the one-off of what was it, Hollow Fest? Yeah, Hollow Fest. So not all the props are in. Usually they put a big thing there. You can see the Batman car is already gone, so it's looking good. You don't have any of the cobwebs yet that you're going to see all over the park. They still have 8 days until Fright Fest starts. So, and another thing you talk about is that there will be Fright Fest Power Hours, which will have all the coasters, I believe Wonder Woman maybe, and Battle for Metropolis, and all the mazes. Mazes will still be at upcharge in addition to the Power Hours. However, this Power Hours will be free to members, and I believe season pass holders. Some changes to season passes. If you're buying a season pass for 2022, there's going to be some changes. Let's talk about them when we get to the next Scare Zone area. Also, Dead Man's Party will be returning this year after not having live entertainment. All the live entertainment shows will be back this year, including the Unleashed show in the Showcase Theater, which is a very good show. I'm very excited to see that. They usually change it up a little bit every year, so we'll see what it's like this year and definitely show you footage. We have this giant tent here. I'm not sure what this is for. Let's take a look. So it's two different structures here. Not sure what that's going to be, if it's going to be some shopping or maybe a queue line for the show or overflow. I don't know. And Cyborg is down, unfortunately. So we can see the scare maze here. So let's just talk about those season passes for next year. If you buy a 2022 season pass, unfortunately, basically Six Flags is doing whatever they can to still offer the season pass, but say, hey, we really want you to buy a membership. So season passes now will not include Holiday in the Park and one Fright Fest, one Holiday in the Park. However, if you have a 2021 season pass, nothing will be changed, nothing's affected, and there will also be blackout dates next year on your season pass. Not sure when those will be. I'm sure they'll be like busy middle of summer weekends and stuff like that. So, all right, let's go check out some more decorations. Out on Dream Street, we have the cauldrons, of course, and we have these scarecrows. So that's fun. I don't know if this is a new scare zone or not, but I definitely don't remember these scarecrows, so they look nice. The fountain is still clear. Haven't turned it blood red yet, but obviously that only takes a day or two. So looking forward to seeing that red dye in there again. All right, I did the research I should have done. The maze by Justice League is the aftermath, and it is not going to be the graveyard at the main fountain anymore. It's going to be Scarecrow Street, which is nice that they're changing it up. And here is District 6, which basically is a rehash of Demon District that used to be over by Batman, like I told you. Not everything is out here quite yet, but it's looking nice. There are a bunch of children's activities to do during the day before everything gets scary. There'll be trick-or-treating, a little corn maze, and you can see the beginnings of them setting this up right over here. And then there's a Lakeside Bar, which is also fun to do. So it looks like the creepy clown that is recited over the carousel will not be here after nearly 20 years. I kind of will miss that guy. Hopefully it's just moved somewhere else. Of course, if you want to see a complete guide to Fright Fest as soon as the event starts, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll get instant notifications on your phone. Twister is still going strong. Definitely ride that. That is the last of its kind in the United States. And Fears is open already. In our last update, we said the Carnival Maze was going to be open. They switched that up. So this is $6 right now and $5 per person. Remember, if you have your Diamond Elite membership, you get free passes to all the mazes every visit. So that's a good benefit of being a Diamond Elite member. So before we go back to our Fright Fest preparation coverage, let's talk a little bit about the operations here at Great Adventure. Since we last here have not been amazing. There have been a lot of breakdowns. Jersey Devil was down for a month. Wonder Woman was down for like 2 weeks. King Ka's been having issues. And then, of course, El Toro has been down. So let's just go take a look at El Toro and some of the repairs that they've been making. There's a lot of things to show you. But look at this. Wilma is back. Last time I was here, she was gone, and she was gone for a little while, too. So glad to see she's back and she was okay. I was a little scared that she might have passed on, even though these things live for like 200 years, I believe. This pretty much looks like this all year long, but this is the entrance to Bloodshed. Okay, with El Toro, you can clearly see that a bunch of the bolts are brand new. So what happened was when it partially derailed, it dragged along the track and basically sheared off a lot of bolts and did a lot of damage to the track rail. And it's been putting back together. Been working on it for the last, 3 months now it's been down? It's a better view of all those bolts that have been replaced for all 3 track rails. If you didn't know that there's upstop, guide wheel, and the road wheel steel track for wood coasters. And El Toro actually has them on the upstop the entire way, which most wood coasters only have it where there's a chance for the train to actually come off the track. So when this thing did damage, it did a lot of damage. You can see that all those bolts are brand new. If you want a better, longer description of everything that had to be replaced and everything that went wrong, go check out El Toro Ryan's video. As usual, it's fantastic. And if you want to have an update of when this thing reopens, hopefully this year, sure subscribe here because we will be here probably as soon as possible, as long as I'm not out of town to ride it and let you know how it's running. It might actually be running really nicely with everything they've had to unexpectedly replace. So maybe a blessing in disguise, but I just want it reopened. Kind of miss it. Have not ridden it since May. So it was definitely the left track that the axle derailed on. So you can see on the first drop, which we've been told is it derailed really early on. And it's a miracle everyone was okay. You can see that only the right track here has been replaced, but that would be the left running rail on the train. So the nice thing they've done is some of the old food stands that they've no longer need, they've actually added these refill bottles. So very useful. And you can see in the middle of the ride even more replacement bolts. Lots of labor, lots of costs. Actually, the cost of the bolts probably wasn't even all that much. Just the labor probably cost them a pretty dime. And this is the first time I'm actually calling it live, but yeah, they're working on it. There we go. Doing lots of bolt replacements and hopefully getting the ride open soon. So Dino Expedition is still going. We have a full walkthrough if you want to check that out. But for Fright Fest, it'll be transformed in Dino Expedition Survival. So I guess they're just going to put some scare actors in among the dinosaurs. So that should be interesting. Yeah, why not? They're already here. Perfect. And of course, if you don't know, Expedition Dino is a $5 upcharge during the day. You go through it on the safari where you just make a little diversion during your trek through there, and then after 6 p.m. you just walk through it, and that's the way I suggest you do it. We did it, and check that vlog out. We had a lot of fun. Safari obviously is still closed from accessing it inside the park, and it looks like it will be drive-through once again. They are selling 3 park season passes next year, so that leads us to believe that it's going to be drive-through again. I hope it comes back because I love the midpoint where you get off and you see exhibits. They have the Soaring Eagle out there, a zipline thing. I would love to see actually having both open. That would be really cool if you can just do it either way you want to. We'll see. And of course, once again, so about 20 years this has been Bone Butcher territory, and finally it's being retired. It is way past its time to retire, and it will be replaced by the Venom Gulch. So very nice to see a new scare zone going into here. And it just lost all life. It was not very popular. Good to see that it's getting a new one, and hopefully it'll bring people over here. And the log flume is still open. It's usually scheduled to close Labor Day weekend, which is obviously this weekend. And hopefully, though, it will stay open a little bit longer because I love the log flume, and it was down for a good portion of the summer. So there's a good possibility because they've been keeping it open a little bit later when the weather is very nice. Of course, I had to take a ride on log flume, and it was terrifying how fast we went into the turn right there. Oh my goodness. That's the fastest I've ever gone. We were way faster. It was quite scary, actually. I thought we were going to have a repeat of what happened earlier this year. All right, as you can see, the sign for the Forgotten Carnival is up. And that's the final maze that we really can show you right now. Oh, there's one more maze, the lab. And that's an additional maze. So they're adding one maze this year, which is fantastic to see. Not sure where that's gonna go. I have a few ideas, but and here's the cemetery. I have that set up almost, but we can't walk through there right now. So that's all the Fright Fest decorations that are up so far. As I said, the event starts in just 8 days. So yeah. Gonna be a lot of fun for sure. All right, one last update. We have a new store to show you on Main Street, so let's show you that. All right, the Sweet Treats Cafe has reopened, and it has Starbucks inside, so that is fun. Here it is. They brewed Starbucks, and the prices are pretty good, and you do get your membership discount in here. So, and then they have some snacks that are on the snack plan. These are similar to what you see in the park normally, not the really fancy things that Starbucks typically has. So that is your September update for Six Flags Great Adventure. We'll be back probably towards the end of Fright Fest to give you another update, but of course we'll have guides to Fright Fest coming up very soon next week, and vlogs and all types of things. There's a new coaster event, Thrillathon, that's happening in just 2 days, so lots of cool footage is going to come out of that. Very excited about that. So if you like these videos, of course, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.